Hey, first grade, it's Miss Neal, and I am here to talk to you all about money. This will be our focus in math for week 5 of remote learning. Our lesson objectives for today is that I can identify coins and I can identify a coin's value. So the first thing we'll be able to do is we will be able to name all of the coins. The second thing we'll be able to do is to tell how much that coin is worth. We have new vocabulary for this week that we can use to talk all about coins. Our first vocabulary word is penny. A penny is the smallest unit of money. It's a 1-cent coin. 1 penny equals 1 cent. Our next new vocabulary word is nickel. A nickel is a 5-cent coin. 1 nickel equals 5 cents. A dime is a 10-cent coin. 1 dime equals 10 cents. And a quarter is a 25-cent coin. 1 quarter equals 25 cents. Okay, I have a poem that will be a good way to help us remember the coins and their values. It says, penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, worth 5 cents. I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I'm told. So you can see all of the coins we're going to learn today and see each of their values. The first coin we're going to look at is called a penny. A penny is copper colored, and on the front we can see Abraham Lincoln is on the front, and on the back it's the Lincoln Memorial. A penny is worth 1 cent, and we write 1 cent using the dollar sign, the 0, the decimal point, the 0, and the 1. The next coin we're going to talk about is a nickel. A nickel is a silver-colored coin. It's bigger than a penny. And on the front, you see Thomas Jefferson. There are actually 2 different designs of the nickel. One where Thomas Jefferson is facing sideways, and then one where Thomas Jefferson is looking at the coin. So you'll see a nickel 2 different ways. And on the back is Thomas Jefferson's home. It is called Monticello. A nickel is worth 5 cents, and you can see how we write 5 cents. On the bottom, dollar sign, 0, decimal point, 0, 5. The next coin we're going to look at is the dime. The dime is a silver-colored coin, and it is the smallest in size. So don't think just because it's a small coin that its value is small. A dime is worth 10 cents. And on the front, you'll see Franklin Roosevelt. And on the back, you'll see a torch. And you can see that a dime is worth 10 cents. And that is how we write 10 cents. A dollar sign, a 0, decimal point, 10. Our next coin we're going to look at is a quarter. A quarter is also a silver-colored coin, and it is the largest in size. On the front, you see George Washington, and on the back, you see an eagle. The quarter is worth 25 cents, and this is how we would write 25 cents. Okay, so now we've learned all the coins that we're going to talk about today. Let's see if we can review the coin's name and their value. All right, my first coin on the front. This is what it looks like. Is it a quarter, a nickel, or a dime? Well, I see George Washington on the front. So it is a quarter. My next coin is a copper-colored coin. And on the back, I see the Lincoln Memorial. Is it a nickel, a quarter, or a penny? Well, copper-colored coins are pennies. So it's a penny. The next coin, now we're going to look at its value. So is this coin worth 1 cent, 25 cents, or 10 cents? Well, 1 cent is a penny. So it can't be that. It's either 25 or 10. Is this a quarter or a dime? That's right, it's a dime, and it's worth 10 cents. My next coin is also a silver-colored coin. Is this coin worth 10 cents, 5 cents, or 25 cents? This is tricky. Look at it really close. Who do you see? It's a nickel, and it's worth 5 cents. Good job. Okay, I have the copper-colored coin again. Is its value 1 cent, 25 cents, or 5 cents? You're right, it's a penny. It's worth 1 cent. My next coin has the torch on the back. What coin is this? Is it the nickel, the dime, or the quarter? Maybe somewhere on the coin, if you look close enough, will tell you the answer. That's right, it's a dime. Great job. Okay, this one has an eagle. What is its value? Is it 1 cent, 5 cents, or 25 cents? Which coin has an eagle on the back, and how much is it worth? This is a quarter, and it's worth 25 cents. You're right. Okay, this is one of my coins that has 2 different fronts. Do you remember which coin that was that had 2 different designs on the front? Was it a nickel, a penny, or a dime? It's a nickel. Remember, 2 different designs are on the nickel. Okay, now we're going to do a coin sort. So I have put some coins on the side. I want you to try and sort them out. Where do they go? I see we have quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. Where are they going to go? Let's first sort my quarters. Those are my quarters. Remember George Washington and the eagle on the back. Next, let's sort our dimes. Do you remember who is on the front and what is on the back? That's right. It's Franklin Roosevelt and a torch on the back. Okay, nickels. Who's on it? That's right. It is Thomas Jefferson and his house on the back. And our last one is going to be our pennies, our copper-colored coins. This is a really great idea that you could do where you're at right now. See if you can find some coins and then try and sort them out. Maybe label quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies and see if you can do your own sort where you're at. Okay, let's go back to our lesson objectives. Were we able to identify coins? I hope so. And were you able to identify their coin's value? I hope so too. If not, go back to the beginning and try and read through our coins poem. That'll be a really good way to help you remember the coins' names and their value. Now go on Seesaw and complete Math Lesson 1. Identify the coins and click the green check mark so that your teacher can see how much you learned about coins today. I'll see you for your next lesson.